大家好，我是梅子Plumy为你实况的是古墓奇兵罗拉崛起。那上一次我们把这个古墓探索完了，那这一次我大概会先想要把失落之城给跑一遍吧。好，那我们就出发。好，就让我们来好好探索一下失落之城。有中间写，有很多的东西，就是很看上去这个地方。然后发现了，
These are spurs from Mongol horsemen. They're far more decorative and lavish than I'd expect. But they're still well used. Whoever owned them was wealthy, but they rode with the army.
马刺。
They're stables. Nothing but bones, picked clean. A crown from one of the princes of Kiev. How did it come to be all the way out here? Someone was wearing it when they were killed.
有人带着这个皇冠死去。
I have made myself a refuge in this frozen hell, in the base of a crumbling tower. I have laid away food and weapons enough to defend myself. But I am the last survivor. By day I watch the deathless army, learn the paths they take. They follow the same patterns day in and day out, like men trapped in a dream. They are fierce, but they are hollow. Whatever made them men is long gone, replaced instead by a soul of cold iron. I must be careful, but I must know more about them. If this is what the source can do in the hands of a heretic, think of what it could do in the hands of the righteous.
所以基本上就已经没了灵魂。哪里？上去过去，打多钱？喝满了。随便一点。然后再我来选，这个，好的，那再来这里。哦，这里有东西。
I must have fallen asleep. It is hard to tell time beneath the ice. The deathless ones had been busy. Where a pile of ashes smoldered the night before, a corpse now lay, skin as milky white as a dead fish. As I watched, the dead man breathed. A clicking death rattle in reverse as he sucked air in for the first time in a day. Then he looked at me, and I recognized him at last. I killed this man once before during the battle, and he has not forgotten. So I killed him again, crushed his new skull before he could stand, but his ashes smolder anew. I will not be here when he awakes. The cold look in his eyes was like a promise. Like the phoenix, he will rise again and again, each time more determined to end my life. If I stay, sooner or later he will succeed.
杀不死的不死军团。哦，提升了蒙古语。所以这样就直接过去了。我是不是很多地方没有去啊？好吧，其实下去也无所谓吧。换把枪。
Those banners. The insignia of the Deathless Army?
God is testing me. I've scavenged weapons and tools enough to survive. The Khan once demanded I learn to draw a bow and fight like one of his soldiers, and I am grateful for that. He gave me his own arrows, made for punching holes in armor. The ice around me provides all I need to drink, but it runs red with blood. The Prophet's army now patrols a dead city. These are not the soldiers who first met us at the city gates. They've been changed somehow. Among them, I can see a man that I myself killed in the battle. The old legends say that those who looked upon the divine source relinquished their very souls to it, attaining immortality. If this is true, I will surely perish here, buried with the secret I was sent to find.
可怜的人。
A woman's necklace, made of Baltic amber. Incredible craftsmanship. It must have belonged to a noblewoman. An ancient carving of a pagan god. Perhaps a fertility idol. It's thousands of years old.
At last, I killed one of the deathless soldiers. I tracked him through the day until he was alone. He seemed to sense me before I struck, as if he knew the sound of my bowstring. He was strong, but I am clever and I have faith. My arrows pierced his flesh, but he fought on until I placed a shot between his eyes. Even then, he managed to wound me before I caved in his skull. His body caught fire and fell into ash before my eyes. It has been hours since he died, but his ashes still smolder, hissing and popping in the darkness. I do not believe this is his end. The source has a great and terrible sway over those it touches. I must know what happens next.
我想说，好不容易终于可以进去了。
Shit, they're firing at me.
所以我现在要去找投石车。好。 快走！这个是很麻烦，哎，有钱嘞！跳！所以我要从哪里走？哎呀！咦！不公平！哎呀！ 哎不！哎不！等一下！赶上去！哎，怎么这么多人？哎，要死了，要死了！不！不行！有没有爆炸？有没有爆炸？爆炸！哎，怎么又是火？有了。 不安全的时候，好吧。说要怎么上去？啊！有人吗？没有吧？好，这样应该可以了。 过去，过去，然后跳，然后这里， 到了，还来！哎，你们犯规！F。检查一下，所以上面吗？还要用投石器把门打开，所以要
Got to break down that gate.
把门破坏掉。咦？哟，往哪里啊？门在哪？在那边。
That's good enough. Now to fire.
这样。通过贴得到。还可以再投吗？
That did it.
因为那边有个烽火台，我想说看会射那个烽火台。有的。还有人吗？哎，还有那边有个烽火台。就是这边这个。还有别的吗？好像都点过了哈。那边远远的是有一个日子。太远了。所以应该就没了吧？啊，应该是没了。好，那这边应该就这样啊，这样就可以过去了。那边是可以走。爆炸！哦，有一个。挑战任务完成。
A vase made of silver. It's seen a lot of use and travel, but it has a rough portrait of the prophet. They must have begun trading with the outside.
已经有了贸易活动。好，走了。这个。
There's a piece of flint in the pouch. It's a striker to start a fire. Each Mongol soldier had to be self-sufficient.
每个蒙古人当时会自给自足。啊，快走快走，受够这里了。 徒弟。
Before I even held you, I almost lost you, Lara. Yet you fought back, determined to live, breathe, ball your tiny fists and scream the hospital down. It was the best noise I ever heard. When I went home that snowy night, I cooked myself a steak. Then I drank half a bottle of whiskey, tried to make snowshoes out of tennis rackets, and fell asleep with the cat. I was so damn happy.
I think I must have heard that story about a dozen times, and I could hear it a dozen more. I wish that could have lasted. I wish we'd had more time.
好啦，那我们这一集先到这边结束喽。这一集真的是，我可能是太久没有玩3D 类的游戏，我现在已经有点3D 晕了，所以有点轻微的不舒服。好，那希望各位 fans 喜欢这个系列。如果你觉得影片还不错的话，可以在影片下方点个喜欢。想要收到最新的影片资讯，可以订阅 YouTube 的频道。有任何意见，欢迎留言下方的评论板，谢谢大家收看。那我们下一集《古墓奇兵崛起》再见哦。那大家拜。